afternoon, good evening. How are y'all today? I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm glad to see y'all. Happy Wednesday. I missed y'all yesterday because I ended up going to the hospital. My grandfather fell and broke his hip. And so I went to the hospital yesterday afternoon, about the time that I would typically go live. And so I didn't go live yesterday. Things sort of changed. But here I am today. We're doing Watcha Cookin Wednesday, and we're making salsa. I'm not really cooking dinner tonight. We honestly, y'all, I really haven't cooked dinner. I actually cooked some dinner last night, but still, we didn't sit down and eat. It's just the way that our lives are these days. We don't ever sit down and eat because we're just not home. So I sat down and ate yesterday, but the boys were gone. And we actually had 2 volleyball games yesterday evening. And so I don't think Andrew even ate dinner. I don't think he ate dinner at all, because we didn't get home until 9 o'clock. And tonight is sort of the same way. Andrew's actually going to the hospital to see my papaw. And then, so he's going to be late. And so we're just kind of eating whatever there is these days. It's just easy. And so probably what I'm going to make is microwavable roast beef and microwavable mashed potatoes and microwavable broccoli. And that's probably what we're going to have. That's kind of the way that our lives are these days. So anyways, I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm sorry I missed y'all yesterday, but this salsa recipe that I'm going to make today, I just did on a whim one day because I made tacos, I think it was, and I realized I didn't have any salsa. And so I took just some things that I had in the pantry and in the fridge and threw together salsa, and it happened to be delicious, and I loved it. And so I wrote the recipe down immediately. Honestly, it's probably the closest to a Chili's salsa that I have ever gotten. I love Chili's salsa. If you've never had it, you're missing out because it's delicious. And this is so easy. It's so easy. Y'all, have you ever had these? Balloon Pop Strawberry Cream. These are the prebiotic sodas. They're expensive, but they're delicious. They're my guilty pleasure. They're not bad for you though, honestly. They're 20 calories, 3 grams of sugar, 5 grams of carbs, and they have prebiotics in them, no caffeine. So that's one reason why I love them. All right. Hello, everybody. When you hop on, say hey. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Carol. Hello, Dana. Hey, Dale. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Jezelyn. Thanks for celebrating, Michelle. Hi, Carol. Hey, Danae. Hi, Teresa. Oh, no, Teresa. I hope you're feeling better. He's okay, Teresa. Thank you. He is good. He just had surgery today, had his hip replaced, a total replacement. And so far, so good. Just hoping and praying that he recovers well and this doesn't set him back. My papa is, I'm really bad at remembering ages, but I think he's 87. That can't be right. I'm not sure. Anyways, I am worried about a surgery setting him back. And so we're just hoping and praying. He already doesn't get around real well, which is why he fell. And so I'm hoping that this only makes it better, not worse. They went and did a total hip replacement so that he can go on and get moving and not have to be bedridden or anything like that for a while. So I know, Dale, I will. I already have, I already think about how I don't want it to end. You know what I mean? So I'm totally cool with it. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for sprinkling. Hey, Mary Lou. Hi, Janet. Hi, Clarence. Hey, Jamie. Thanks, Jennifer. Oh, sounds great, Dee Dee. Hi, Teresa. Thanks for praying for him. Absolutely, Katie. Thank you all so much for praying. Okay, so we're gonna make salsa. This is an easy salsa recipe. I whipped up this the other day and I didn't make much of it. So today I'm making more of it. We ate all of it the other night. Really, probably I ate all of it. And I don't have quite exactly the same ingredients, but pretty darn close. I used, when I made it the other day, 1 can of Rotel, 1 clove of garlic, a small piece of an onion, and like an inch of jalapeno, a fresh jalapeno, and salt. And that was it, y'all. So easy. Hi, Lori. So I don't have Rotel, but I do have 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes and a can of diced green chilies. And Rotel is just that, tomatoes and green chilies, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the Rotel for the diced tomatoes and the green chilies. So I am using 2 of the 14.5-ounce cans of the diced tomatoes. If you were using Rotel, then you would use 3 cans of Rotel and do not add green chilies, okay? So I'm using 2 14.5-ounce cans and a 4-ounce can of green chilies. And this is all going into the food processor. You know what? I think I'm going to do my veggies before I add in my tomatoes. My papa's name is Denzel. You're right, Lynn. And it's Denzel, not Denzel. It's a Southern name. There's a lot of Southern names in his family. But he doesn't have a middle name. His mom never gave him one. It's funny to me. Okay. So I'm just opening up these cans real quick. We're going to wait on those. Okay. So since I am doing more, I'm going to do, before I did like a little, like about an inch or so of a jalapeno, I'm going to do the whole jalapeno this time, okay? Now, I'm not going to add the seeds to this because I don't want it to be that hot. If you like it that hot, then add the seeds. The other day when I did it, I did not add the seeds. I removed the seeds. So it's up to you. These jalapenos have been really hot lately. Andrew and I do not care for green peppers. So we use jalapenos most of the time, or poblanos in place of green peppers. And we love to grill or like saute jalapenos and onions together and have it with fish and do like tacos. So yesterday I think I cut up 5 jalapenos, and one of them I left the seeds in and had a whole onion and cooked all that together. Whew, gosh, it was hot. So I'm not putting the seeds in today. Okay, we're gonna do 3 cloves of garlic. I like garlic, and I definitely like my salsa to be garlicky. Y'all, and I say this recipe is easy because it doesn't have any cilantro in it, which a lot of people would love because some people do not like cilantro. You, of course, could add cilantro to this if you wanted to. Whack that one a little harder. Y'all, I went to work with my husband today. I've been gone most of the day. I went to work with Andrew. My husband's a biomedical engineer. He works on imaging equipment, and they have portable x-ray units that are going to the VA hospital. And they put these, I planted jalapenos this year too. They put these like decals all over this portable x-ray that are the different branches of the military. So there's 3 of them, 3 of these portable x-rays. And we did Army, Navy, and Air Force. And I helped Andrew, well, actually, he helped me put all of these decals all over this. So it's kind of like a wrap in a way. The whole thing was sort of covered in an image, and it was themed with whatever the specific branch of the military was. Y'all, that gave us a run for our money. So I helped him most of the day with that. He said he and his boss, neither one of them wanted to do it. I didn't want to do it, but, you know, happy to help. And, oh man, I don't know how people do it who do those decals and things all the time. All right, I'm going to do a quarter of this onion. Part of the inside doesn't look very good, so I'm going to take that out. We can always add more. And I'm just cutting this into a large dice. And we're going to pulse this stuff up before we add in our tomatoes. And we'll see if we need to add any more. We may add some more. We'll see how it tastes. Okay? So let's take, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt to this. And I don't know how much salt. We're going to just eyeball it. I'm guessing that was about a teaspoon of salt, maybe a little less. I just want to go ahead and blend this a little bit so that I'm not like super blending my tomatoes. I like my salsa all the ways, but this specific salsa, I like for it to be a little on the smoother side, not necessarily chunky. Okay, these cans of tomatoes, I think I'm gonna drain them because they're very liquidy. So let me do that. Let me see if I can get any juice out. Okay. Yes. Drain them. So they won't be, I mean, you could leave it in there. It's just going to make your salsa that much more liquidy. So it's up to you. Okay, and then the whole can of the diced green chilies. All right, and that's it, y'all. If this tastes good. Let's see if we have to add any more salt or onion. But that's our salsa. And of course, you don't have to blitz those tomatoes very much, honestly. I'm gonna get this extra stuff in here. And if you wanted to add cilantro, you could add that in when you add your vegetables. And you could add lime juice in here too if you wanted to. Let me grab some chips. Taste this and see if we need anything else. So salsa is about that. It's about tasting, I think, most of the time. It needs more salt. And, you know, I think I wanted a little spicier. I'm going to do 2 more. I feel like salsa needs lots of salt. And I think I'm going to do some crushed red pepper in here. Okay, now let's try it again. I will post the recipe, yes. Quick little blitz. Do I think I need more garlic and onion? No, I don't think so. I think it's good. I think it's good. Let me try one more time. Yep, it's good. It is more like your restaurant style, okay? Because of course it's nice and, you know, not chunky like most restaurants. But look at that. Yum. Yum, yum. Sounds good, Lynn. More garlic's always good. I do think it's actually garlicky enough. We did 3 cloves of garlic, and the longer it sits, you know, the better it gets because all that flavor just gets in there. But that's it, y'all. I mean, super easy little salsa recipe. You know, there's so many salsa recipes, and there's a lot that I use. But this one is something that you can throw together really quickly and easily. I mean, we've been on here for 17 minutes, and y'all, I've done a lot of talking. So you can do this salsa recipe very quickly and easy. You can throw it together. This is something you can throw together almost every time you do tacos. I don't usually make homemade salsa when I do tacos because it's just, tacos is supposed to be easy. You know, you just want to throw it together. So I don't usually make homemade salsa, but I feel like with this, it's easy enough. I'm using ingredients that I probably already have because I buy jalapenos a lot. And so, Lori, I don't think I noticed a difference in the tomatoes and using the diced over the rotel. As long as you include the green chilies. You got to have the green chilies in there. Other than that, no, I don't think I noticed any difference. It's good. Tastes good. So there you have it, y'all. I will post a recipe. I'll post a picture and a recipe for y'all. Very simple salsa recipe. I hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.